Welcome to an exciting journey into the world of flowering plants and their fascinating process of sexual reproduction. Today, we'll uncover the secrets behind pollination, a vital mechanism that ensures the survival and diversity of plant species. By understanding how pollen grains travel from one flower to another, we gain insight into the intricate relationships between plants and their environment. Whether you're a student, a teacher, or simply a nature enthusiast, this exploration will deepen your appreciation for the wonders of plant life. Let's begin by setting the stage for why pollination is so crucial in the life cycle of flowering plants. Before we dive deeper, let's meet Dr. Sachin Kapur, a renowned educator with over 22 years of teaching experience. Dr. Kapur has mentored more than 500,000 students and teachers, and his expertise in plant biology is recognized nationwide. With top ranks in prestigious medical entrance exams, his guidance will help us navigate the complexities of pollination and plant reproduction. Having such an experienced mentor ensures that we're learning from the very best as we explore the fascinating world of flowering plants. Plant reproduction is a cornerstone of life on Earth, ensuring the continuation of species and the creation of new varieties. In flowering plants, sexual reproduction involves the fusion of male and female gametes, leading to the formation of seeds. This process not only maintains genetic diversity, but also allows plants to adapt to changing environments. By studying plant reproduction, we gain a better understanding of how ecosystems thrive and evolve. Let's now explore the specific process that makes this possible: pollination. Pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther, the male part of a flower, to the stigma, the female part. This seemingly simple act is essential for fertilization and seed production in flowering plants. Without pollination, plants would not be able to reproduce sexually, limiting their ability to generate new and diverse offspring. The process can occur in various ways, depending on the plant species and environmental factors. Let's look closer at the different types of pollination and how they shape the plant world. Pollination can be broadly categorized into self-pollination and cross-pollination. Self-pollination occurs when pollen from a flower's anther lands on its own stigma or another flower on the same plant. Cross-pollination, on the other hand, involves the transfer of pollen to a genetically different flower, often requiring external agents. These two types play distinct roles in plant evolution and diversity. Understanding their mechanisms helps us appreciate the adaptability and resilience of flowering plants. Pollination can be further divided into autogamy and gytonogamy. In autogamy, pollination happens within the same flower, with the anther and stigma positioned close together. Synchronization between pollen release and stigma receptivity ensures successful fertilization. Gytonogamy, meanwhile, involves pollination between different flowers on the same plant. Both methods guarantee seed production, but they also have unique advantages and limitations, which we'll explore next. Pollination offers several benefits to plants. There's no need to produce large quantities of pollen as the transfer is efficient and direct. The resulting offspring are genetically similar to the parent, preserving desirable traits. Additionally, plants don't need to develop features to attract pollinators, saving energy and resources. Most importantly, self-pollination assures seed production even in the absence of pollinators, providing a reliable means of reproduction. Despite its advantages, self-pollination also has drawbacks. There's little to no introduction of new genetic traits, which can reduce a plant's adaptability to changing environments. Over time, this can lead to decreased immunity to diseases and lower genetic variability. As a result, self-pollinating plants may struggle to survive in dynamic or challenging conditions, highlighting the importance of genetic diversity in nature. Cross-pollination, or xenogamy, involves the transfer of pollen from the anther of one flower to the stigma of a genetically different flower. This process requires the help of external agents such as wind, water, insects, birds, or bats. Cross-pollination introduces new genetic combinations, fostering diversity and adaptability within plant populations. Let's explore the various agents that facilitate this essential process. Pollination can be mediated by both abiotic and biotic agencies. Abiotic agents include non-living factors like wind and water, while biotic agents involve living organisms such as insects, birds, and bats. Each agent plays a unique role in transferring pollen, and plants have evolved specific adaptations to attract or utilize these agents. Understanding these relationships helps us appreciate the complexity and beauty of plant reproduction. Abiotic pollination relies on wind, anemophily, and water hydrophily to transfer pollen. In anemophily, lightweight and non-sticky pollen grains are carried by the wind to feathery stigmas, as seen in plants like coconut and date palms. Hydrophily, on the other hand, involves pollen transfer through water, common in aquatic plants such as Vallisneria and Hydrilla. These methods are efficient in specific environments, allowing plants to reproduce without the need for animal pollinators. Flowers pollinated by wind or water have unique features. Anemophilous flowers are typically small, colorless, and lack scent or nectar, making them inconspicuous. Their pollen is dry and dusty, while stigmas are feathery to catch airborne grains. Hydrophilous flowers produce long, ribbon-like pollen with mucilaginous coatings to survive in water. These adaptations ensure successful pollination in their respective environment. Biotic pollination involves living agents like insects, entomophily, birds, ornithophily, and bats, carpterophily. Plants attract these pollinators with colorful flowers, nectar, and scents. Insects such as bees and butterflies are the most common pollinators, while birds and bats play crucial roles in certain ecosystems. Each pollinator interacts with flowers in unique ways, shaping the evolution of both plants and animals. Entomophily, or insect pollination, is the most widespread form of biotic pollination. Flowers attract insects like bees, butterflies, and moths with bright colors, pleasant or even foul odors, and edible pollen or nectar. Some flowers provide landing platforms and nectar guides to help insects find their rewards. In return, insects transfer pollen as they move from flower to flower, ensuring successful fertilization. Ornithophilia refers to pollination by birds, such as sunbirds, hummingbirds, and parrots. These birds are typically small and have long beaks, allowing them to reach deep into funnel-shaped flowers. Ornithophilus flowers are brightly colored and produce large amounts of watery nectar. Their floral parts are often leathery and sometimes edible, providing both nourishment and attraction for their avian visitors. Erpterophilia is pollination carried out by bats, which can transfer pollen over long distances. Flowers pollinated by bats are usually dull in color, large and stout, producing abundant nectar and a strong fruity smell. This adaptation ensures that bats which are active at night can easily locate and pollinate these flowers. Examples include agave pomeri and Adansonia. Bat pollination plays a vital role in certain ecosystems, especially in tropical regions. Cross-pollination brings numerous benefits to plants. It leads to the production of new and useful varieties, introduces genetic variations, and helps eliminate defective traits. This process also increases disease resistance, making plant populations more robust and adaptable. By promoting diversity, cross-pollination ensures the long-term survival and evolution of flowering plants in changing environments.